should be started now. Alright, hello, welcome back to another Pokemon ROM. Hopefully you're all doing well today. So, I will tell you, I don't know if the screen's fitted properly, because the thing is I need to start the stream to make sure. So, if it is going to be fitted properly, hopefully it is. If it's not, then do not worry, I can fix it. Definitely not just dragging it to the corner of the screen and not much bigger than it is. Definitely not. Alright. So, let me actually hit the right button, I tell you. I don't actually know what the buttons are, to be exact, if I'm being honest. I need to actually set the buttons. Alright. No, stop it. Be good. Alright. So that should all be the same. Spacebar is to singy, E is to... Okay, I'm on the right buttons, so let me move my keyboard over slightly. It is very small on your screen, I never noticed it, but give it a second and I'll fix it. hopefully. We had this problem the last time. R, okay, Q, and enter. Yeah, that should be perfectly fine. I think that's the same from last time. And let me fix the screen for you. It's videos I have to go to. And you know what? I could just go 4. That could work. Or stretch the screen a bit. How's that looking on your screen? Okay. Because it's a small one, isn't it? Yeah. I tell you, trying to click the buttons around here is like pain. And if I can just go like this. And you know what? I'll just bring up that little bar that we normally bring up at the bottom. So it's just a little bit tad cleaner, I tell you. Okay, why is it not responding now? Okay, that responded, but I cannot read anything. What has happened? Oh, it's because you have... Oh, yeah. Okay, so if I... Okay, I can't get rid of the top bit now. I guess I might as well have to go and black it out. I tell you, it's the start. It's the start. There's always problems at the start. Alright, let me copy that. How about I just make a second one? Oh wait, that's what that image is. I never realized what that image was. Okay. Stop that, let me add new source. New image. Nope, not that. Yep, that do. Let's see. Trying to figure out what we're going to use, I tell you. Ah, this is a classic. This is a classic. Okay. Let me go out and in. Okay, there we go. So I could not adjust the size unless I shrunk it. And that's what I had to do. There we go. And let me bring that all the way down to where the other one is. So they're right next to each other so I know exactly what is activated and what is not activated. There we go. And for some reason the text is not working. The text looks very broken. So I don't know if I must put it down to 3 in size. Did that fix it? No. Okay, now the text is perfectly working. Alright. So, I keep clicking the wrong buttons. I want fast text speed. And yeah, that should be good. Now I just hit enter, right? Okay, I don't know what that was. Click that. Okay, yeah, that's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. Also, I want to change my frame. I want to change my frame. And also, I accidentally changed my model. I meant to have it on a... Yeah, we'll just have it there. I'd accidentally put it up by 1. And that's what I did. I put it up by 1. Alright. So, this is going to be the start of Pokemon Fire Red ROM hack, a new Kanto ROM hack. So, not bad, I tell you, not bad at all. Alright, so, let me. You know what I forgot to add? You know what I forgot to add? I forgot to add. I actually have to go to desktop, and there it is. It's right there. Okay, that is a weird way of doing it, but there it is. It'll load the background music. I forgot about the background music. How could I have forgotten about the background music? But I have. And I tell you, I was wondering why it was not making any noise there. Okay, there we go. And let me run that up to 7. Has to be 7 exactly. And then I'll buff myself up, because I need to try and balance these two audios. They just do not want to, you know, balance properly. Alright, so we're going to get into this today. This is going to be a Nuzlock. My first ever attempt at the Nuzlock. So if we do die, I'll probably just change it to a regular playthrough. That's to be expected. And where is it? Where is my pencil? I needed my pencil. Where's my pencil? Where did my pencil go? I had my pencil right here. At least I remembered my glasses now. But where is my pencil? Gang, where is my pencil? Where is the pencil? I don't remember where I placed it. It should just be right here on the desk, but could it have fallen down? I hope not, then it would have gotten broken. No, it's not there. Where is my pencil? Is that my pencil? No, that can't be my pencil. That's... You know, everything's going wrong today, I tell you. We just started the episode and it's already went wrong. I've lost the most important thing right now, and that is the way that I'm going to keep track of what routes I've caught stuff in. Where is my pencil? Okay, give me a second, gang. We're gonna have to do this a good old-fashioned way. Where is that pencil sharpener? We're getting a fresh pencil out. Where's my... place over here. I was so worried there that I'd lost my pencil sharpener as well. I lose my pencil, and now I have to go and sharpen a pencil. Like, what time are we into? We're almost 10 minutes into this. We could have been, you know, far into this by now, but no. Okay, that's pretty sharp. Just dust that off there. Place the pencil there. Now to adjust my seat. It just does not want to stay properly now. Put that there. You probably got to hear some bottles getting squished. I tell you, I need to do recycling day. I tell you. So I have bottles under my desk. Just plastic, water bottles, and it's really annoying. Welcome to the Pokemon world. Yeah. What do you say? New pass, yeah. What do you say, boss? Yo, is that Professor Oak? Hello there, glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. Now, the reason why I decided, I would play a ROM hack instead of, one of the official games is because I was trying to find the official game and I just could not find it, and I was so annoyed. I was actually going to think about doing the very difficult game that is so silver. That game is pain, I tell you. Trying to go down to get the Lugia in that game, pain. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. The world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. Is that a neat arena? For some people, Pokemon are pets, and others use them for basketball. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. Well, I guess that's why you call the Pokemon Professor, right? Why are you the Pokemon Professor if you're not, professor. Also, I will actually check something. Where is the... I think if I disable... Oh, that actually sounds a lot better. That sounds tremendously a lot better. I'm also a little way in the, a little bit in the way of the text. I do apologise. But first, tell me a little bit about yourself. Now, tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? The age-old question. We'll go for a girl this playthrough. I always loved the Leaf character, to be honest. And we'll just call it. I'm very surprised I actually swapped to text, but there I did not click the button. Oh, it was Q. I was just trying to write my name and I accidentally hit the thing right as I'd hit capital T. So it looked very professional, but I can tell you, we don't do professional around here. Alright, let's get into this. Right, so your name is Kanto. Yes. And this is my grandson. He's been your rival since you were both babies. What was his name? Okay, I have so many people that I could name this guy after. Who should I name this person after? Oh, this is a hard choice. This is a hard choice. What should I name my rival? This is something that's got to be permanent, so I need to try and figure out a good one. And one that won't, you know, be rotted later on. Like Stinky Buttface. Sadly, there's not enough in there for Stinky Buttface. You know what? You know what? Let me go check and see who... You know what? I know exactly what I want to call this person. I clicked the wrong button. It's E. Okay. We will call this person Jelly. Jelly with an S on the end. Actually, I will make that a capital S. This is in reference to Jelly Shonk. A great person, I tell you, a great person. Do recommend checking them out. Jelly Shark. They do some great art. Alright, so let us get started, I tell you. Also, it's been a little while since I last did my last Nuzlock. The last Nuzlock I actually did was Pokemon Y. It wasn't on the channel. It was just one I did out of my own thing. And it was a very specific one. It was a Wonderlock. When there was still actual Wonder Trading in Pokemon Y. Oh, that was a great time. I remember people used to send, like, you know, stuff through the Wonder Trade. And sometimes you could get, like, a legendary that you know would probably fake because it was a shiny legendary, you know. Oh, that was a great time, actually. I actually swapped a lot of my Pokemon over to... I started my first playthrough as this guy. Never really liked the hair on the character. It was kind of blondish. And then the next time I played for the game, I went with the girl character. And when I went and played Pokemon Moon, I also went with the girl character. And every town that I would go into, I always I would always buy a new outfit. It was a great time, I tell you. I really need to play some more Sun and Moon. Is there any, you know, ROM hacks of Sun and Moon? There probably is. Tanko, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures. God, is that you? You can see me, mortal. This is not your time, and yet, fate has brought us face to face. I am Arceus, creator of all life, but my power is fractured, stolen. The one called Garatina broke free and tore through time's sacred flow. He returned to this moment and past. The instant you received your gift, He seeks to rewrite what must be. Without my plates, I am but light, a whisper drifting in a dark storm. But you are chosen by time. You must gather my lost plates before Garatina reshapes the world, as not as a god, but as a shadow. Will you help restore the balance? Tinkle. I understand. I will. Nods and falls asleep. Oh, I had to click there. Wow. Tango awakens in their my words did not want to work there. Bedroom. Sunlight pours through the window. Today is the day. It begins again. Again? That dream, it felt so real, but everything looks normal today. It's a day to set out once again. A day to meet a first partner. Maybe this time they'll train harder. Maybe this time they'll go farther. Maybe this time they'll win it all. Tango rises, calm but unsure. Something in the air feels off, familiar yet quietly unsettling. But there's no turning back now. Tango steps forward once more, unaware what destiny now awaits. Now I have my Pokédex. Poképone. Oh, okay. Come on, they can't, take our potion away. XP share? At the beginning? Holy moly, we are in business. Oh wait, if they give you an XP share, it's gotta be absolute pain. I think I might actually level up my Pokemon quite a bit. Good morning, sweetie. Oh my how. Oh my how. Oh my how. Could you forget? Happy birthday, Tango. It's not my birthday today. It's not for another 4 months. I got you something special. Go on, open it. You received a gift from Mom. Z Power Ring. The Z Power Ring is in this game? I'm going in completely blind to this game, if I'm being honest. Waterium Z. Grassium Z. Firium Z. But today's not my birthday. Something's wrong with this world. It's locked. I probably need a Pokédex for this first. Something's definitely wrong. Did you see that glitch with the door there? It came out like a frame a bit early. Something strange has been happening in Lavender Town lately. The air feels heavier. People avoid talking about it. Maybe you should head there yourself. Is that right? Oh, look. Trainer tips. Really? Technology is incredible. You can now store and recall items and Pokemon as data via PC. Strange things been going on near Cerulean's cave lately. Heard someone slipped through a old underground path by Route 4. That area's been quite quiet for years. Maybe it's not anymore. Where's the oak? Guess I might as well go talk to Oak. Yo, Oak, what are you doing here? Why are you behind this building, Oak? Hey, wait, don't go! Oh, you were over there. How'd you get over there? It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in the tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know, here, come with me. Alright, if you go walk me there, I'm gonna fix my seat, I tell you. Jelly. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Maybe Gramps is fed up with you. Jelly, let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Tango. There are free Pokemon here. Haha. The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer, but now in my old age... Sorry, I had to deal with a tiny little fly there. You can have one. Go on, choose. Hey Gramps, no fair. What about me? Be patient, Jelly. You can have one too. Bulbasaur. No. Squirtle. No. Charmander. No. I will go with Bulbasaur. Because if I've learned anything, Bulbasaur is a beast for this. Though, it would be great to have Charmander for later on. The first two gyms, you know, are normally rock, you know, ground, I meant. And, water. So, probably best to have Bulbasaur for those. And then get something else that can also cover another field. I'm gonna try and get myself a... Bulbasaur needs a nickname. I know what to call it. We'll call it Rose. Oh, I accidentally clicked the wrong button. And this is after a artist that I know. Who's quite nice. Oh, hello there, Barry. Hopefully you're doing right and stay safe. But it's male. You know what? I need to name it something else now. Should we call it Roger? Like Roger Rabbit. It's a hard choice. I feel like I could name it something else. What could I name it? I did think about Bulby. Sharp? Yuji? Steven. Alright. We've gotten a name, gang. We are going with Steven. I need to write in Steven's name. And there we go, we got Steven, the Bulbasaur. There goes Jelly. I'll take this one then. He always picks the, you know, Charmander. Well, I'm about to beat you up because I have a potion. Yo, can I have one of these Pokedex? If a wild Pokemon appears, you can catch it. Alright. We are doing a Nuzlock after all, so if we die after we get the Pokeballs, then, you know, we're done for. Thankfully, we have not gotten the Pokeballs. Though I love the backgrounds for this, you know, ROM hack. They really done well with them. I saw like a picture of it and I thought, oh, this is gonna be epic. You've never had a Pokemon battle, have you? Something. I'm away back to sleep. Good luck on your journey. Thank you very much. We shall do our best, Barry. But try battling yourself, alright. They did use Scratch on me, so inflict some damage on your foe. They used Growl. I knew they were going to use Growl. It's a tactic that you normally use after the second. I'm going to heal up. I got no Pokeballs. Well, not Pokeballs. Potion. Did I use the Gracian? Oh, Eternal Loomis, it's been a little while since I last seen you. Hopefully you're doing right and staying safe. This is not going too well. Luckily we do not have Pokeballs just yet, so... Ah, the magical moon raid. Hopefully you're doing right and staying safe. From the pink sands of Celeste. You know what, I cannot even read that. My brain's not working now. celestial moon to your stream. Powerful enchantments and lots of spice kitten kisses. Hopefully you're doing alright and staying safe. We are currently trying to do this Nuzlock and we are going to die here. Oh, I started choking there. I'll take a hydrate. We did die in the first battle, but that's because for some reason I just did not have a potion. I saw I picked up a potion. Oh, it was an XP share. Yeah, am I great or what? I do cover chat a little bit. Maybe I should shrink down a little bit. That's what I should do. Okay, breaking the immersion a little bit. 1 second. Alright, so game capture. Shrink down a little bit more. There we go. Perfect, now we're tiny. And you can actually see the game a little bit better. How disappointing. Okay. Since you had no warning this time, I'll pay for you. But things won't be the... Need to strengthen my Pokemon. I'm doing good. Played some Unicorn Overlord. That sounds pretty cool. Tell me about the game. Is it a good game? You have no Pokemon to fight. Yeah, obviously it got defeated. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Tango Gramps, smell you later. Alright, Jelly. At least Jelly in real life is not that bad. Did my Pokemon just fainted? Okay, I keep clicking. It's spacebar. It's spacebar. Okay, so it's instantly back to full health. That is good news. Alright. Does one of you heal my Pokemon? Okay. We are doing a Nuzlock here, so once we get Pokeballs, we are officially Nuzlocking. I also have to, you know, figure out what we are going to be capturing. It's really fun. It's a tactical RPG made by Atlas. Love the story so far. That sounds actually pretty good. Tango steps onto Route 1. A soft breeze rustles the tall grass. The road looks just as they recall. Treacherous echo from up ahead. Ah, somebody help me! The sound of flapping wings follows. A harsh screech cuts through the air. Tango runs towards the commotion. Spearows are swarming someone. Wings slash, break, beaks strike in fury. Please, I didn't do anything. Tango doesn't hesitate. Their feet move before they can sink. Something deep pushes them on. Something more than just instinct. It's time to act. Tango charges towards the cries and spots Spearows. They turn, eyes wild and furious. Then light flashes from the grass. A figure leaps between the chaos. A small blue Pokemon lands firm. It growls, fists, I said for a sec. Fists clenched in defiance. But what? A Riolu? The Riolu stands protectively near. Its aura burns with strange resolve. It looks at Tango as if it knows. Tango feels something awaken, like fate binding them together. A Pokeball shakes in their bag and opens without being touched. Riolu just joined Tango's team. So we already had a Pokeball in the backpack? So what kind of ROM hack is this? This is a... It's like a remake of the first game, but more like intense. It has... I'm pretty sure it has Mega Evolutions and it has the Z Crystals as well. We just got the Z Crystals. And it's looking very, like, you know, crazy. Like when I was originally looking at the game and the pictures that they had, it was quite chaotic, I would say. It adds so much to the original game and changes like the story slightly. I've not gotten to Brock's gym yet, but I will tell you a little spoiler. Brock is not at the gym. You actually have to find them in the Viridian City. Well, not city. Forest. So it's actually quite interesting changes that they've had done. So I'm actually really looking forward to seeing how it turns out. The wild Spearow turns to attack you and launches the attack. It's a really cool remake of the first game, if I'm being honest. Like, it has its own story, you know. It sounds pretty interesting so far. I wish I had a Pokeball to capture this thing. It sounds really amazing. It is quite amazing so far, I would say. Like, I'm looking forward to playing through this game because it has such a unique story. So I thought it would be, you know, shortish. It's probably gonna be very long. Hopefully not too long, you know. We have so many long running series on the channel. Also, I did get a Pokemon in this route, that being Riolu. So I'm actually going to score off Route 1 from getting a Pokemon on Route 1. So let me do that now. And that is a Riolu. I'll abide to the, you know, Nuzlock rules because it said we had a Pokeball in our, you know, backpack. So we must have Pokeballs somehow that we did not even know about. Okay, do I have any Pokeballs that I could use? No. Would have been cool though. We do have the Z Power Ring. It requires willpower of the trainer. Okay, so I cannot use that just yet. I could try out Riolu. I love that it has a, you know, I think it's black and white, you know, system. Yeah, it is. It has a black and white system, and then, you know, the regular. Ooh, quick attack. That peck has got to do a lot of damage. I might actually call them back. Is this how Riolu dies at the very start? Don't know. No, that's not how they die. Luckily, Steven also leveled up. Oh, so both Pokemon's gained. I guess I don't have to place XP thing. You drove the wild Spearow away. Well, that's a relief. Thank you so much. That thing came out of nowhere. Here, take this as my thank you gift. 10 rare candies. Do I just dump all of these rare candies into our, you know, Riolu? It would bring it to level 17. I might actually just bring them both to level 10. Leech Seed, that's actually very good. I don't know if I should focus on getting static, you know, defense stuff. That's fine up there. And then I'll just use the last of the candies on Fane. Would that be good? Attack protects target. This also lifts protection. Completely negates the foe's efforts to heighten its ability to evade. I think I'll get rid of Foresight. That's a lot of candies. I know! I'm very surprised that they gave us 10 candies. But this game is very difficult, if I'm being honest. From what I've seen, there is a lot of changes, and those changes are like crazy. Like, I can't remember all the changes that they did, but there was a lot of them. I already caught a Pokemon for this route, so I won't be coming back here for another Pokemon. Need to head this direction. Oh, boop. Combat time. It's a Patrat? That is a very big difference. I guess because Garatina has kind of ripped apart everything, there's Pokemon in places that they should not actually be. I might actually focus on leveling up my Pokemon. I don't know if I have the speed boost. Should I do like a fast training montage, you know? I don't know if it would be a good idea. Also, we're having a slow walk. The police are here. Tango walks into Viridian City, but something doesn't feel right. The buildings are all in place, and the paths, the signs, the trees, yet the colours seem just a bit dull. The air feels heavy, unnatural. This isn't how I remember it. A breeze blows, colder than before. Also, I think we have repeated this journey before, so this is our second journey for some reason. A breeze blows by, hums quietly, but the music is not the same. People pass with hollow smiles. Something's wrong. Am I the only one that sees this? The child laughs, but it echoes oddly. Shadows stretch too far, too long. Something is wrong with this world. I really like that the Garatina, has, story stuff added to this. Tango steps towards the city gate. Riolo stops and growls sharply. The wind dies, air goes still. Then a low snarl breaks the calm. From the shadow it lunges out, a wild Pokemon, eyes glowing red. Its body twitches unnatural, wrong, it cries. Its cry is warped, echoing twice. Tango, what is that thing? It kind of looks like a... It kind of looks like a primate, but it's been warped or something with like... That one, it's like a werewolf monkey kind of creature. It's got that, fur to it of the, monkeys. Like a primate has. The townspeople don't even turn. It says that they can't see it at all. The creature charges without fear. Riolo leaps to defend Tango. No time to think, only to fight. Okay, it's level 7. I thought my run would have been done here. I was really hoping to heal or something. Luckily I did not do a training montage just before this. Not very effective. Okay, Leech Seed. Okay, if you're gonna do that to me, I'm gonna do this to you. It doesn't... Okay, this is bad. We may actually lose Steven. Critical hit. Steven's dead to that bind. Riolo, can you... Oh no, Steven's dead. Does it really count as a Nuzlock until we get a Pokeball? Because we don't have any Pokeballs. I don't want to lose my first Pokemon to this kind of battle when it's really, I can't do anything. I could even stand in the city for 1 second. Or should I count that Pokemon as dead, Faint. Scratch. Okay, Zarude is dead. Oh, that Pokemon, I've not seen this one since its movie. There's a movie? Alright, do I count... System notice. To avoid getting stuck, please take time to read. Dialogue careful. For the best experience, resist the urge to spam A. And follow clues. Do I count our starter dead? It did say that we had a Pokeball, so like the EVIV screen are a bit buggy when accessed through the PC. It's safer to use it from your Pokemon Party menu directly. What? Oh, so BR. R is that. Okay, so I have to use the... Actually, I have to check out my controls again. joypad. The one controls that I did not think I would need, and that's B and R. So E and Y is what I'm looking for. I will actually save. E and Y. Pokephone. Pokemon Cloud. I don't need to withdraw, I need to actually... Which one will you take? Okay, close that. Deposit Pokemon. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna count Steven as dead. I'm just being honest. We're gonna count Steven as dead. We did get a Pokeball, so... Well, have Pokeball. If not, you know, one of you can tell me down below if you want to see Steven return. Really? Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Yep, they really did not so... my brain was not working now. Not so anything with the road. After this movie, Pokemon, the movie Secrets of the Jungle. Oh, that one. I was wondering why. It's because it has orange in it, but that one didn't have orange because it's twisted. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. I've not really kept up with the newer Pokemon, if I'm being honest. But also, I do feel the urge to train, so we're gonna quickly go over here. I'm probably gonna have to hold R for this. Oh, Bane's actually very good. Oh, it's a Bidoof? Oh, I really want a Bidoof. I used the last of my thingy, so quick attacks shall do. That has like every generation's in here almost. This is actually really cool. I would recommend trying this game out. I really like the twist that they have done for this. Yeah, I am kind of just speeding my way through this, but yeah, this is for you know, goal. Also, I kind of see that the bar is going up very slowly. They have the ferret Pokemon. It's more of a mongoose. Is that right? Can't remember. It's been a little while. Actually, I had one of those on my team. Poorly named though. Can't remember what I named it. It was poorly named though. I should really return to my old Pokemon games. Do that as like a series. Return to this Pokemon game. Alright, I guess I'll speed over here. That's Giovanni's gym. Not in the right place. Correct? It should have been up in the right hand corner. Yes, I came... His order came in. Okay. So, would I count our starter being alive now that we're just getting the Pokeball? Because in the rules, it's normally when you get the Pokeballs, it starts the Nuzlock. I'll leave that up to you to, you know, decide. So you could beat me? Try it. Oh, I only have one Pokemon, so only one of them activated. Weedle. I'll actually use Faint on you. String Shot? Really? I'm gonna speed this battle up a little bit. I hate when they have String Shot. You caught me off guard. And now this guy comes over here. What are you looking at? Wiggling, you lost or just dumb? Let's go. Alright. Just smack that Pokemon. Smack. Oh, I love Grubbin. Grubbin is great. Venipede? Oh, I ran out of thingy. I am not dying to poison. I do love that I can just deposit my Pokemon whenever I want, if I'm being honest. I'm pretty sure it's wherever you want. I wonder if you can actually restore their health. That's something that I need to try and figure out. Is this the game that you cannot restore their health in the PC? Or is this one that you can? I'm not 100% sure on that. Alright, to good old Professor Oak. I think it should. It starts until you're able to get Pokeballs. But that's my opinion. I might actually bring back our starter. You know what? I'll bring back our starter because this is us just getting the Pokeballs. So I count this as where it finally begins. Hopefully I get the Pokeballs. Custom Pokeballs. Ramps! I almost forgot. What did you call me for? Alright, I have a request for you two. On my desk is this Avengement. It's called a Pokedex. I got 5 Pokeballs. Now, I will not count the area that we've already went through. Okay, I did not want to go through all that text again. That text just, you know, I don't think most of it changed. It's raining now. I just want to get through this area and then catch my actual first Pokemon in the next area. I'll count Riolu as my, you know, Route 1 Pokemon just because we did catch it in Route 1. Unintentionally, but you know, still. I tell you, I'm just trying to get through this grass. Let me get through this grass. We got so much XP. I wish you got XP from doing like tasks in the game. That would be like, you know, so helpful. Alright, let me heal, and I'll actually bring back my other Pokemon. Luckily I actually did have that one Pokemon. Oh yeah, sorry. I keep forgetting about the PC, you know. It's E and Y. Maybe I should move them a little bit closer. Withdraw. Withdraw. You're back in the party, little guy. You're now alive again. There we go. But the last box... Oh, poop. I need to get out of this thing. How do I get out of this thing? There we go. Perfect. Also, I do like that our outfit is a lot darker. But, it's time to go catch our first Pokemon. That's actually Team Rocket Grunt. Not my first Pokemon. It's up here. It's to our left. There wasn't a cave always here. I might actually save. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of that cave. Hopefully it did save alright there. I kinda just skipped through it. Route 22. Let's catch our first Pokemon. Who will it be? Who will be our first Pokemon? It's a Nidoran? That's actually very great. If we can get Earthquake and Hyper Beam on that thing if it lives long enough. I wish you could change, you know, Riolu's name, but I might actually quick attack this. Won't kill. Okay, thank you. What should we call the Nidoran? We need a name for it. What should we call our Nidoran? It's a hard choice. It's a hard choice. Now, let's get you named. What are we going to name you? We can name you anything. I do have an idea in mind. How about we call it after Eternal Mumus, who just raided? I feel like that'd be a fun thing to do. Alright. Moon. Mumus. I almost, you know, put his name as Mumus. Well, Munis. Sounds so wrong, that name. Wouldn't pronounce like that. Munmus. Is that right? Yeah, that is right. Alright. We'll name you after this. I might actually train up here. I was really hoping to get a Mankey, I tell you. I need to swap around my fingers for when I'm doing this. I could have got so many other Pokemon here. This Nidoran will come in handy, I will say. It will come in handy. We almost got a Spearow. That would have been like, you know... Fourth Pam? What's Fourth Pam again? That's actually very good. I really like the idea of Endure. That would be helpful if it's like, you know, a very powerful attack. I will put Counter away then. Alright. Time to continue to level up. There's a ferret here. We'll center it. Alright. Let's swap around our Pokemon again. I meant to click spacebar. I'm too used to other controls, I tell you. I was going to level out Moomis, but I'm not wanting them to die. Just, you know, we just get you and then you die. Oh, that would be so bad. I need to hold onto the left side of my keyboard for this. Oh, there's another Nidoran. Finally, that thing went down. There's a Bidoof here. I really want to get Bidoof, but I know how bad the series will be, and I don't want a Bidoof dying on me. I would love just a series, like a ROM hack, made around a Bidoof. If there is any of those out there, let me know. Let me know. Like Pokemon Brown or something. Doesn't sound too bad. I played Pokemon Bronze and all that as well. I really wish I could have finished Pokemon Bronze, but I don't think they actually finished Pokemon Bronze the game. Or I was just that bad at trying to figure out where I was supposed to go on Pokemon Bronze. Alright, now we can start to level up Moomis. They are a little bit on the level, so that is what we'll do. Also, I've just gotten like terribly hungry there. Hopefully it does not suck too much of my energy away. It normally does that when I'm hungry. Alright, time to grind. Holy moly, you just almost died, Moomis. I am so sorry, I forgot how underleveled you are. Luckily I did not go any, you know, farther. I forgot, I have the XP share. Give. And I'll put it on Moomis. And then I can level up one Pokemon while leveling up both of them at the same time. Doesn't mean we get as much XP as we could. But I will take that and then almost accidentally killing someone that's just, you know, we just got him. I accidentally just almost... Yes. Save her. Hopefully that does not mean that, you know, we're broken. It has happened before that we've lost one of our saves due to it breaking. And I do not want that to happen again. Oh, you learned Tail Whip. Oh, level 8 on Moomis. Holy moly. Riolo, get in here. Fine. Maybe our starter needs a little bit more training than I thought we did. And one more. Oh, there's two more. Oh, that's really annoying. Yeah, we're probably just gotta grind here for a little bit of XP. Wait, there was a cave! Oh, movement left double kick? That's not too bad. That is not too bad at all. I might actually go and level up just a little bit more in a second. But first let me heal. And then we'll walk to this cave here. I almost went right by it. Stone statue stares back at you. It feels ancient. A symbol is carved at its base. You don't recognize it. It feels familiar. A chill runs down your spine. I wonder if there's Zubats in here. I don't think there's Zubats in here. Okay, there's no Zubats in here. I was really hoping for a Zubat. Because I think it's counted as its own area. So Viridian City, well now I've had my coffee. And that's what I need to get going. What is that red box you have there? A Pokedex. Here, take this. Teachy TV. I do not need that Teachy TV. What are you doing here? It's always closed. I wonder who the leader is. I don't know if I should go into little, you know, town bits or not. This is Route 2. I can actually catch a new Pokemon here. So Route 4 was that other route that I got the other Pokemon. I think it was Route 4. It was Route 4, right? Route 4 was Moomist. Route 2. Yeah, I'm writing down this manually as I go. I know it's not the very best, but I'll do what I have. I tell you. Rest. That's actually a very. Did you hear that? You know, Pokemon cry there. It's a Bidoof. We're getting a Bidoof. I'll tackle it. Tackle again, tackle again. Back. Pokeballs. There we go. We caught it. We caught it. We got Bidoof. What should I call the Bidoof? We have to come up with a name for it. What should I call the Bidoof? While I'm trying to think of one, or allow you to come up with one, I'll take a hybrid. I don't know how long we can keep Bidoof alive for. Just, you know, what it is. It's a Bidoof. It does not have that many hit points. I was thinking about Barney. Would Barney be a good name for it? I did want to name it after a few more people, I tell you, some of my Pokemon. But I think Barney would be a good name for this. Let's see. Would Barney be a good name for our Bidoof? It's a hard choice, I tell you, it's a hard choice. I think I'll go with it. I'll give it another second in case any of you want to come up with a name. Ah. It is soaking down out there, I tell you, today. It's all rained down in the night. That is just, you know, so wet out there. Alright. I'll go with Barney then. So, let us continue. Barney is on the team. And now it's time to train. Level 12, and that should give Moomis some levels. That peck is like, you know, super strong. I'm very worried of running up against opponent that has, you know, a flying type. That is really our weakness now. We have a grass. Okay, I almost died there. Ow. That is something I don't want to fight. Move us, actually get out here. Double kick. That's actually wonderful. I got away safely. We almost died there. That was almost our end. Or at least the end of one of our Pokemon. I could have kept Moomis in. I'm pretty sure Moomis had enough, you know, speed. But I was just not got a chance at it. It's actually... really? I'm trying to speed our way through this so I'm not taking up, you know, so much time from walking to the area that I want to trade. This is definitely different from the last, you know, route. Move us level 11. Level 13, Steven. Poison powder. That is something that I might actually take over Growl. Sleep powder I would love, but I know that it's probably not for the best. Yeah. No. Yes. I'm afraid of that one Pokemon. That Turnbeak. If I had that as like a Pokemon, oh, that would be absolutely deadly. Okay, I'm not getting much XP there. So let us go do one final heal and then we'll continue on to see what else awaits us in these lands. I'll just heal up again. I hate the, you know, thunderstorm here. Kinda like real life, to be honest. Every wild encounter shift, you notice, the notice is intentional. Pokemon not originally found in Kanto or not registered in your Pokedex are part of the storyline. This is caused by the fractured state of time and space. Expect unusual Pokemon to appear in expected areas. Their levels, forms, and abilities may vary due to the ongoing disturbance. These strange appearances are woven into the main story and connected to the Rift events. It is not a glitch. Embrace the chaos and adapt your strategy. Explore, investigate, and uncover the reason behind these changes. Well, obviously I'm going to save here just in case. Am I not saving? I'm so worried if I'm not saving actually. Please exchange the memory pack. Like, I don't want to continue, you know, getting into the story if we gotta lose everything due to the memory issue. I don't know what's caused it. Something's caused it, but I'm not sure. Actually, I might take a second to actually investigate that. And that should be in ROM area. Hasn't happened before, so... Well, it has happened, but it was years ago. ROM stuff. What if I unpack? Extract files. There it is. What if I now save? Save it. Okay. That did not fix it. Okay, yeah, what are you saying? You know what, I don't even want to investigate this house. We need to keep moving on. I want to at least try and hope that it will save. Hopefully. That is a rocket grunt. Grunt, you're in the wrong place, pal. This is rocket territory now. That is a very problematic thing. But I am going to poison you and I will tackle you. Never mind, I am going to send out Moomus. Moomus almost died there. So I'll probably send out Riolu instead. The game is not on stream. Is it not on stream? Oh yeah, that's... Oh yeah, oh poop, sorry. I'd forgotten that. It's happened before, I tell you, it's happened before, I always forget. Moomus almost died to this Magpie. And I'm actually going to feint, and feint, 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 and quick attack. Level 14. Iron and poison sting. That may actually be better than, you know, Tails, what? Okay. Moomus learned poison sting. Toxel. We're gonna have to play this safe. Steven. Toxel's poison. This might actually be the end of our, you know, journey right here. I'm going to have to risk it. Yeah. There goes Steven. Barney. Barney's dead. Is this how we're going to die? Gold Bat. Moomus, you're the last one standing. Is this how we're going to end off, you know, the first episode? Us dying off. Double kick. I wonder if I could just run from the battle. No. This is how it all ends. Why did I go after the grunt? I saw the grunt, I walked over to him, and I thought, you know what, I'll battle him, you know. But the level difference. And there goes Moomus. That is how we lost our Nuzlock. That is how we lost our Nuzlock. The first Nuzlock that I've done on the channel. I actually won my first ever Nuzlock, but I can't win this Nuzlock. Oh. Oh, I feel so bad. I feel so bad. We lost Steven. You were overwhelmed by your defeat. I was overwhelmed by my defeat. I am so devastated. Scurry too. Wow, they're restored to full health. That can't be true. They all died. I held their dead bodies in my arms. They all dead. They're all dead. You'll beat the next one. I did pick the hardest game possible. I did actually have, you know, Kaizo on, what do you call it? I think I can just show you this area. This is where I keep all my ROMs. And I actually have, it used to be in here, but I guess not. But I used to have Kaizo in here. I actually do have Soul Silver, so we could have played Soul Silver. And we do need to continue Platinum. So, I will probably put it to a poll of what we do next, to be honest. Either we could continue our Crystal series, Pokemon Platinum, Soul Silver, White version 2, for our next, you know, game. We hope you excel. But that's so sad that we had to die off there. How far did we actually make into this? 1 hour and 9 minutes. I'm actually going to close the game and see if it would actually have saved or not. This is like the real question that's, everyone's been wondering for a little while now. Would I have lost my save from, continuing? Let's see. Where's New Kaizo? Kanto. New Kanto. Actually, there is a save for it. There is a save for it. So that means I would have been able to... No. No, there is not a save for it. Unless I drag this over to it. Yeah, the save actually broke. So we never actually, were saved. It seems to be a bug that, we have. But I will put a poll of what we do next. I might do a poll on Blue Sky for what we do next. But sadly, that is where our Nuzlock sadly failed. And, I named it after Moomis. I thought Moomis would have lived for so long. I feel so bad for naming it after Moomis. I feel so bad for naming my rival after Jelly. Someone that I know. And they died as well. Well, they didn't die, but, the world is gone. They died, basically, as well. So, everyone just died. Everything died. And I'm devastated. Now I need to figure out what we were going to play next for our next... I think I might actually try another Nuzlock. I will leave it up to you, but it has been... let's see. I remember I was on, what do you call it? It's Poke Harbor. They do some, ROM hacks of people. There's even the Mario Red version over there. But that's where I did get this game from. And I do actually decide on what... I really want to play Pokemon Poliwhirl. It is its own game. It's Fire Red. Description. Welcome to Pokemon Poliwhirl version. Set off on a new quest with interest in Poliwhirl by your side, but don't slack off because your foes are bringing their A game this time. Do you and your Poliwhirl have what it takes to be champion? A recent mass migration of Johto Pokemon has swept through the Sevi Islands. Catch all the Pokemon from Johto not already found in Kanto, such as Houndoom, Macargo, plus a few surprise guests from Hone. Isn't Macargo from Hone? Yeah, Macargo is from Hone. What? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's from Hone. Let me actually check that. Yeah, it is from the Hone region. But it said, a few surprise guests from Hone when mentioning the surprise guests. Houndoom's also from, Hone. I don't think they sorted that out a little bit too well. Start the game with a special Poliwhirl, 281 Pokemon, so that's, double what you have, previously. Complete overhauls, stat and ability changes. Some Pokemon have been replaced to the regional forms, such as Persian, Golem, and Dugtrio. That's actually very cool. Cinnabar Lab, fortunately, sprite for the lab itself was not in the Cerulean one, so it was pretty basic building, so you can revive your fossils early. A bunch of moves from future... Okay. That's actually improved AI. I saw that, from, up there, and I thought, oh no. Better teams, higher levels, and more Pokemon. To make it harder. Oh, that's gotta be... There's, so many, we could pick from. That's, the thing. I have to decide, what we would pick from. But I'm not going to do that right now. What I am going to do is finally end off the stream. I am so sad that we finally, started this and then it just ends so fast. I thought I could keep this going for a little while. But as all things, come to an end, so must the stream. So, hopefully you did enjoy our first attempted Nuzlock on the channel. My first ever Nuzlock that was on... My brain farted there. That was on Pokemon Y was my first ever Nuzlocke. This was my first ever one on the channel. And, you know, I won one Nuzlocke and I lost the second one. So, I'll put it to a test. You know, maybe I might put it as like, can pick your own ROM hack and I'll pick from what yous provide. And then I'll play that on the channel. But no Kaizo, no Kaizo. I don't want to play Kaizo now. I had hopes for playing through Kaizo, but I'll probably have to max out my Pokemon to level 100, before I even get to like the 5th gym. And that's terrible, because of these stupid IVs. Shivers down my spines when I think about those IVs. Alright, so hopefully you enjoy this. Have a nice day, stay safe, episode 1, make subjects of vitamins, very important. Everybody say things I want to say.